Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to Combat JKD. So today I'm going to be responding to some of the comments here on YouTube, and also I'm going to do a few shout outs to some of my subscribers and followers on there. Okay, so we're going to go through the first couple. Okay, so the first one here is can't believe that this should work on the street. High kicks are useless movements and so on. Well, yeah, if you can't kick high, kick low. Okay, the thing is, me personally, when I was younger, we used to do the splits all the time. So we used to stretch and splits and taekwondo and stuff. So I could actually kick to the head with impact. Okay, not everyone can kick to the head, and you don't need to kick to the head. But in a street situation, it does work. Trust me, it works. Okay, in the old days, back in the 70s and 80s, 90s even, if you believed it worked, it worked. High kicks do work. It's just that sometimes it counts to laziness as well. Some people are lazy to train high kicks. Some people can't even, maybe their hips won't open up, you know? Maybe they can't stretch. Maybe that's how they're made. They can't stretch that well. So they kick to the kneecap or to the shins, which is fine as well. Okay, that's all you need to do. But me personally, I can kick to the head, so with speed, with power. So I could pull it off. I've seen other people pull it off as well. But train only what you can do, and then that's the best way to do it. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Can I ask, what do you do for a job and make this dream happen? You are living my dream, dude. Right, it's not been an easy road, in all honesty. It's been hard, really hard, to follow my dream, and it can be tough. Yeah, so sometimes you have to have another job. You have to have a plan B. You have to in this kind of game. But still, don't forget about your dream. Don't forget about your passion. Still follow your passion. But you have to be able to pay the bills somehow, you know. So, yeah, so do another job. Go for plan B. And then do your passion also. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So you can do it. You can do it. Okay, next one. Alright, now, go and apply it into kickboxing world or UFC world. Make it known like Bruce Lee did. Bruce Lee made karate obsolete, and now you're making kickboxing and UFC obsolete. Go, 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 go. Right. First of all, I'm not Bruce Lee. Okay? And second of all, kickboxing and UFC different. UFC, it's great way to promote martial arts. It really is. And the MMA fighters are awesome. They're athletes in their own right, absolutely amazing. And but that's the sport side of it. That's the commercial side of it, which is fine. Bruce Lee was trying to bring the street side of martial arts, make it more street based, rather than the traditional, so that he's seen, you know, because he's seen a lot of traditional martial arts in a real street situation, they get bashed up big time. So that's why he changed it and made it into more street based. Okay, so there are a few traditional martial arts out there that are really, really, absolutely devastating. Absolutely, okay? Not all are bad, okay? So UFC is great for commercial, but Bruce Lee at that time, when he was the first person to make it mixed martial arts. He was actually the first guy. And then came the UFC, and then came the kickboxing. So yeah, you know, me personally, to go and do that, I'm trying to show it in my own way. I'm trying to take on board what Bruce Lee did, and then do it my own way, you know. So I don't really have much care about UFC. It's not it's not where my focus is anyway. My focus is more like how Bruce Lee had it. I want to make it more street based and more reality based, and then bring my own stamp on the art to it. Okay, so next one. Emil Martirossian, I'm trying to decide whether to learn Shaolin or Wing Chun. Which is easier or hard to learn? Or it all depends on the practitioner. It depends on the practitioner, you're right. It depends on your body structure and practitioner. With the Shaolin Kung Fu in China, they teach it slightly differently now, whereas they did like 20 years ago. Okay, so if you're not, with Shaolin Kung Fu, with ninjutsu, the ninja, you're supposed to be born into it, basically. Okay, it's a society that you're born into, and then that's how they train you from a young age. Even in the Shaolin, you have to be 4 years old, 5 years old to go into the Shaolin to train. Me personally, I wouldn't want to start doing Shaolin Kung Fu now or when I was 20, because it's not going to be, I haven't been building up my body for it, because you have to train a certain way for your body to be able to do what they do, which is amazing. The actual Shaolin monks, absolutely amazing. So me personally, I would say go into Wing Chun, because Wing Chun is a very, very good style of martial arts, and practice that for now. Practice the Wing Chun, and then, yeah, why not? If you want to do a Shaolin form or learn a Shaolin form, yeah, go ahead and learn it, that's fine. But yeah, go for the Wing Chun. I think that's the most safer way to be able to apply it, and then apply your mind and your body and your spirit to a martial art. I think the best one is Wing Chun for you, okay? Emil is the Bruce Lee of the West. Well, that's a really nice compliment, and I really appreciate you for saying that. I've heard some similar things over the years, and but for me personally, I don't consider him to be Bruce Lee or Bruce Lee. Okay, there's only one Bruce Lee, and the poor guy, he passed away in '73. Yeah, and he was a one-off. Okay, and I'm not Bruce Lee. I'm just someone who is very inspired by the man, and he inspired me. Not only him, but several people have inspired me from my life, including my uncle, as you know, and Bruce Lee. But yeah, take his philosophy and make it your own. That's what I've done. I've taken his philosophy, his techniques, his way of life, and I've brought that into my own life, okay? Yeah, when I was a kid, when I was like 14, 15 years old, yeah, I had that posters, I was watching his films all the time. Yeah, I was a big fan, but after a while, as you grow up, you start to be more inspired by what he did, his art, his philosophy, his Jeet Kune Do. That's what inspires me now, and it's amazing. I still read books on him, and I can always learn something from Bruce Lee, always learn. Still to this day, you can learn something from the man. So he's a genius in my word. But thank you very much for comparing me to him. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, guys, so time for a shout out and appreciation and thank you to my YouTube followers on here. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so the first one is Ryu. Thank you very much for your support, always on here, and I appreciate it. Next one is ML. Yeah, you always put nice comments on there and supportive comments. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, buddy. Next one is TW Gok. Thank you. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. And last two is Garav Shauhan. I hope I've pronounced that right. Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you. And the last but not least is PR Deacon. Yeah, thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Please continue to send me questions, and I'll get back to you every week. I'm going to be doing this for you, okay? I think it's better for us to get to know each other in this way, this manner, so you know where I'm coming from. Okay, thank you very much, and best wishes, and keep training hard. Okay, take care.